So quadratic equations, fourth chapter in your syllabus. So here we have an age difference of the two people are talking here. Hello Tom, we have an age difference up to 6 years. Okay, they said that there is a 10 years later. The different situations are given to you here. Now the product of our ages is 280. So like these model of the questions, whenever you see that in your daily life, to solve these type of the questions, you need the quadratic equations. Quadratic equations can be used to solve this one. So definition of the quadratic equation, and solve the quadratic equation using the one of the following methods. That is factorization, converting into the perfect square, quadratic formula, and graphical representation. So these are the things we are going to learn in this chapter. So first thing is that the question whatever we have discussed, let us see here. The difference between the present ages of the Tom and Harry is 6 years. After 10 years, the product of their ages is 280. So present ages, let us consider here X here. Tom present age X you consider, then the Harry present age will be 6
X plus 6.
Yes. So here the thing is that, is there any difference you are finding in this? Can you find out any difference in this?
So there is age difference of 6 years.
Here it is given to you the difference between the ages of the Tom and Harry is 6 years. So that means you cannot consider that Tom age is smaller than the Harry age. So Harry age can be X minus 6 also. There is a difference between the difference is given to you. But here it is taken like this, X and 6 plus X. Let us do this situation. After 10 years, whenever you see that X plus 10 and 6 plus X को 10 add करना है. So 16 plus X होगा. Now the question is given that product of their ages is, after 10 years, what are the ages is there? After 10 years, their ages, if you are adding 280, it is given. So their ages are X plus 10 and 16 plus X is equals to 280. Okay, so then the equation we are going to get, I am simplifying X square plus 26X plus 120, here we are going to get is equals to 0 we are getting. So whatever we are getting, this one is called as a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation is, so quadratic equation is the polynomial where the highest degree of the variable is 2. At the means actually it is not a polynomial. Here it is given to you the polynomial. There is a difference between the polynomial and equation. It should be given that quadratic equation is the equation where the highest degree of the variable is 2. That is right. It's wrong actually. It's not a polynomial. Polynomial equation. Polynomial is nothing but is equal to 0 will not be there. There is a difference between the polynomial and the equation. Please do remember this. So the general form of the quadratic equation in one variable is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. And there will be a condition. So what condition can anyone say? This is
Yes,
what
sir. A must not be equals to 0.
A must not be equals to 0. A, B, C are real numbers. These three should be the real numbers and A should not be. This condition compulsory you need to mention here. The values that satisfies the quadratic equation known as its roots. Here it is given zeros, but it is also wrong. Not zeros. Zeros will be terminology should be used only in case of the polynomial.
Polynomial.
Yes, zeros terminology, zeros, it is wrong here. It is given to you in this, but it is wrong. Zeros terminology should be used only in case of the polynomial. In case of the equation, the terminology should be used as a roots and solution. Root and solution is correct. What is the difference between the quadratic polynomial and quadratic equation? Quadratic polynomial.
So can I tell?
Sir, can I tell?
Yes. Quadratic polynomial means what?
The polynomial, it is a simple equation. It is a simple in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, where is equals to 0 is not present. But in case of quadratic equation, quadratic polynomial equals to 0 is given.
Is equal to 0 not. Is equal to symbol will be there. Any non-zero constant.
Symbol will be.
Yes. You say. Yes. You say.
Sir,
in the quadratic polynomial there will be no equal symbol, but in a equation, in quadratic equation, there will be quadratic polynomial plus a equal symbol in it.
Yes. Is equals to some constant will be there. General form of the quadratic polynomial.
Ax square plus bx plus c.
That's all. Ax square plus bx plus c only should be taken, and a should, same condition. A, B, C are real numbers, and a should not be equals to 0. That is called
Sir,
quadratic
your
polynomial.
voice is coming very low.
My voice is low.
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir. Say yes, sir.
Yes,
Huh?
sir, सही है.
Say yes, sir.
What is that?
It is okay, sir.
Now it is okay.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Sir,
sir.
our voice are coming in a proper way, but your voice is sounding very low, sir.
Oh. Okay, okay. 1 minute. Wait. Now is it okay? Now is it okay?
Yes,
Can
sir.
you hear me? Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
So here, is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So whenever you are
Sir.
taking a, yes, with
So, the simplest form of the quadratic equation is given to us as ax square plus bx plus c, and the condition is that a must not be equals to 0. So, sir, can we not write that a square plus b square must not be equals to 0?
no, 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 no. That is not
So,
essential
why?
here. See here, whenever you are taking into consider a square plus b square should not be equals to 0 means normally pair of linear equations whenever you are taking. When do we take that one? Both should not be equal to 0. A and B. Actually here B can be 0 here in this situation. So A only should not be equals to 0. Means x square coefficient should not be equals to 0. Then one condition is enough to us. Suppose if you are saying that a square plus b square should not be equals to 0 means both a and b should not be zeros, only condition will get. When do we use the a square plus b square not equals to 0? When we are taking the linear equation in two variables, whenever you take ax plus by plus c equal to 0, in that situation a square plus b square should not be equals to 0 because both a and b zeros should not be taken. Suppose there if you take only a not equal to 0, a not equal to 0 only if you are taking that b can be 0. Suppose if b is 0, that is a pair of linear equation in single variable. In that situation, that's why both simultaneously should not be equal to 0. That will be read as normally a square plus b square should not be equal to 0 in a mathematical form. But in case of the quadratic equation, no need. Only x square coefficient should not be equals to 0. X square coefficient should not be. So now methods of solving the quadratic equation, whenever you see that there are factorization method is there. Is it clear to you whatever I said, Smriti?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please.
So there
Yes,
are
sir.
factorization, completing square method, quadratic formula method, and graphical representation of the quadratic equation. So these are the different methods we are going to use here to find out. So now when you see the factorization method, let us see the factorization method. And by seeing the factorization, how do we solve it? X square plus 26x minus 120 is equals to 0 is the one equation whenever you take quadratic equation. So everyone, please, this factorization method, everyone have to learn very clearly. So first step is that we need to take the coefficients of the x square and the constant. Means these two should be multiplied. So what do you get here? Minus 120 x square you are getting. Minus 120 x square. In the second step, you need to split this one into two numbers such that the product should be equals to minus 120 x square, and the difference should be equals to, means when you simplify that 26 ana, only constants can be taken. See here, when you say take the 30 and 4, sir, why only 30 and 4 you are taking? Because 30 and 4 whenever you add, means 30 and minus 4 whenever you add, plus 26 we are going, and plus 38 minus 4 multiplying minus 120 are getting. So there you have to split that one into x square plus 30x minus 4x minus 120 is equals to 0. So now x, if you are taking common in the brackets, x minus x plus 30 minus 4 if you are taking x plus 30, and from these two x plus 30 is common, x plus 30 common hai. Then in the first expression x is x you are going to get extra, and minus 4 you are going to get extra. So from this you are going to get x is equals to minus 30 or x is equals to 4. This is the way to do the factorization. And as the ages cannot be negative, in the means whatever the ages whenever we are taking, this problem is x square plus 26x minus 120 is the Tam and Hari wala problem, whatever we are taking, the solution for that only. So ages cannot be negative. So x is equals to minus 30 is not possible. So x is equals to 4 should be taken into consideration. So therefore, Tom age is 4 years and Harry age is 10 years. Then you may get doubt, sir. You have to get the doubt. It's the same problem I want to solve in another way. Can anyone give an idea for solving the same problem in another way? Not another method. I'm not asking. Framing the equation. Suppose here it is, we are taking Harry. In the question, it is not given that Harry age is more than the Tom. The difference between these two is given to you as a.
Sir, another way can be that we can let Harry's age as x and Tom's age as x plus 6.
Yes, or you can take the same Tom age as a x and Harry age as a x minus 6. So you try to proceed the problem by taking like this, and whether you are getting the same answer or not, you see, you can check. So like this, you need to do the experiments whenever you are taking mathematics. Okay? You try the problem in that way. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Will you do it? So
Yes.
using this is the different ways of factorization, and most of the students will get confused factorization. So I'm going to clarify you different very big problems whenever you are taking into consider in the factorization. How do we solve them? Factorization method. How do we solve the such type of the equations? And here in the factorization method, whenever you are taking into consider, how do we solve them very big numbers whenever it is given to you? That also should you have to. Suppose let us take the one example here. Whatever it may be the equation. Suppose I am going to explain to you by taking the different situations. X square minus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0 is the one situation. X square plus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0 is the one situation. X square minus 5x minus 6 is equals to 0 is the one situation. X square minus 6x, sorry, minus x minus 6 is equals to 0. 4 different situations I am taken into consider. Using the factorization, same, all looks like a same model here. Every problem looks like a same model here. Here, first thing what you need to do whenever any quadratic equation is given to you, in a factorization method, if you want to solve, okay, what to do here? You need to take the base constant and x square coefficient. So what do you get along with these two? You are going to get only number you take into consider. Here I am taking only number. We are getting plus 6, we are getting. As you get the plus symbol, when you split this one, the sum of the two numbers should be equal to this one. So the factorization of the 6 will be 1 6 the 6. 1 and 6 sum is not equal to 5, so should not be taken. Here, what are the possible things are there? 1 6
So
2 3
and 3.
So this is not possible. But these two sum, sir, why do you take sum only here? Because here plus 6 is there. So dono ko either we have to take here in this situation to get the plus 6. We need to take the both plus signs or both minus signs. If you take the both plus signs, we have to add, both minus signs, we have to add. So that's why I'm adding. Okay, whether to be given both plus signs or both minus signs, whenever it is plus is there, both should be positive or both should be negative. So as we are adding, both should be positive or both should be negative. So here, as we are having negative symbol, that
Sir,
negative symbol should be given to both. Yes.
so while factorizing the middle term, one term can be negative and another can be positive also now.
That
Sir, it
situation
will
is
give us
different. One,
the answer in minus.
yes, yes, yes. This is whenever you are having that situation, I'm going to explain to you here. See, these two situations.
Okay, sir.
One can be positive, one can be negative whenever the product is negative. Here the product is positive. So whenever when you will get the product, they दोनों को multiply करो, -2 into -3 करो, you are getting +6. Suppose if you take the one positive, one negative, -6 you are going to get. So first listen this one. So you have to split this one into as a -2x, 3x, so that we will get 6x square. So
Yes,
that's why
sir.
I'm avoiding this x to avoid the confusion. So what I'm going to get, x square minus 5x is splitting into -2x minus 3x plus 6 is equals to 0. So x if you are taking common, x minus 2 we are going to get. Minus 3 if you take comma, x minus 2 is equals to. And you may get doubts, sir, is it necessary to write the -2x only first? If I write the -3x first and -2x later, what difference we are going to get it? No difference. Same you are going to get. So then after, in this x minus 2 is there, here x minus 2 is there. That x minus 2 I am taking common. Then x minus 3 we are going to get it. So from this x is equals to x minus 2 equal to 0, this you know that. Here in the second situation, second problem, whenever you are taking into consider, here the sum is, the product is +6 only. Here also +6. +6. So now here what to do here? Addition only should be done. So addition whenever you are taking 3 to the 6. 3 and 2 add kar liya to 5 aa gaya. As we are having plus symbol, both should be taken plus. So now we are going to split this as a x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6 is equals to 2. From here onwards, you know that. Okay, coming to this part. Here, this and this, if you multiply -6, we are going to get it. Minus we are getting means the difference should be is equals to 5. So difference 1 6 are 6. These two ka difference is what here we are going to get it.
5.
Yes, we are getting 5. So these two numbers only should be taken. Okay, these two numbers only should be taken. Now in this situation, as we are having minus, in these two, one should be positive, one should be negative. And which should be positive, which should be negative?
Sir, 6 should be negative and 1 should be positive.
How do you take like that? Why?
सर बिकॉज जो सबसे बड़ा नंबर होता है उसी का साइन लगता है जब हम मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो उसके लिए हम लोग 6 को नेगेटिव में लेंगे.
So why don't you speak this thing in English? The same expression can't you give in English? Right? Because you are English medium students, not the Hindi medium students. Okay, normally whenever for our convenience, sometimes explain whenever you are explaining. It doesn't matter that if you want, I will explain to you completely in Hindi also because I am now clear. Doesn't matter to me. But the thing is that whenever you go outside, when your English is fluent instead of the Hindi, then your presentation will be a little bit attractive. People will attract. So try. Okay, whenever I want my students always, whenever you speak in my class, maximum English, bilingual, because we are going to have the bilingual in our school. Bilingual means both should be used. That's why sometimes मैं explain करते समय भी हिंदी भी use करता हूँ, but sometimes. So mostly please try to explain in English. I will understand whatever you said. It is very good, Anmol. What she said here, whatever the sign we are having here, the sign should be given to the bigger number in this two. So here minus, here plus. So that only when you do the simplification of this one, +1 -6, we are going to get -5. We need to get on simplifying these two, -5. On finding the product of these two, this one. So that's why we are going to split this one as a plus x minus 6x minus 6 is equals to 0, and we'll proceed it like this. Okay?
Sir,
Did you
Yes, sir.
understand it? Huh?
sir,
Suppose, in case, yes, tell me.
sir, why you are not finding the last answers of the question?
What?
Sir, why you are not finding the final answers? That x is
No,
equals
no.
to 3.
Yes. Final answer is here. My motto is to how do we split the different situations. I am planning to explain to you how do we split the different situations whenever it is taken into consideration. That's why complete solution I'm not doing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
After this, you can do it now. It's not a very difficult task to you. X minus 2 is equals to 0, or x minus 3 is equals to 0. From this, x is equals to 2, or x is equals to 3. My plan is to explain the different situations and how do we split the different situations. Every student have to understand, not only the top 5 students. Do remember, whenever I explain to you, not only. So here, minus 6 is there. So whenever you take the minus 6, the difference should be is equals to what number?
So
Here.
1.
One
Sir,
difference,
1.
one answer. In this situation, we need to take the 3 and the 2 because
Yes,
3
sir.
to
And the
6.
bigger one with
And
the
the
sign of
difference,
minus.
and whatever the sign we are having, that sign should be given to the greater number, and the other should be positive. Then we are going to split this one as a x square minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 is equals to 0. Everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So now here, if I give you some questions to you like this, to solve this in a factorization method, can you solve it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I'm going to give you the 5 different equations to you. Those who are having a little bit tables perfection, then they'll solve it very faster. So the first question I'm going to give it x square, okay, 9x square sorry 9x square minus 16 is equals. Please note these questions. 9x square plus 10x minus 16 is equals to 0. Okay, x square
Sir, the board
21x.
is black, sir, in the second question.
Second question. Okay, it gets clear. You wait a little bit. Not only the textual
Sir,
questions, I'm going to. Yes.
so
Some
what is the second question? It is not clearly visible.
Yes, sir.
x square is it audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
X square plus 21x minus 72 is equals to 0. X square plus 21x minus 72 is equals to 0. X square minus plus 15x minus 72 is equals to 0.
Sir, the third question is x square plus 15x minus 72 is equal to 0.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
See here, same model questions I can prepare different way here. Minus plus. You have to try it. Whenever I gave you like this, here minus 15x if I am taking what I will get. Here plus 72 if I get what I will get. Like this you need to analyze. Another question.
10x square minus 25x plus 10 is equals to G. No, 29. 29 you get. Fifth question. X square, 17x square minus 14x
Sir, minus
plus
14x.
1/4 minus 14x
Sir, do we have
plus
to
3
solve
is
these
equal.
now or else it's homework?
Yes, as a homework. Today's homework you solve it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.